High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Oh, he took that jab well. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punch. Augustus is wobbly right now, in some big trouble. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. And there's the bell to start round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Exchange punches. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in time.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher there to pick...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Augustus is clipped. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
He'll start tearing it. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
Get this boxing back together. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Go out there and finish him. Good work, you was thinking.
Kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Don't forget the jab.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They both want the knockout. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Punch himself out, though. How about that time counter shot? Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Left hook missed. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. So much firepower here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last.
Get your mind back on the top.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about TFL. There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That chap's slick. The chap's work.
Out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad
work. Stay fit.
Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Only catching air with that hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that jab. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. There's the bell to start round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A big whiff with the right hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So two judges are in agreement, but that's all you need in this game, a majority decision win.
It's been a good one, good entertainment, everybody benefited. Those fighters there will learn so much from this fight. The fans cannot argue with that decision. I'm sure you won't, Todd, because I'm not. I'm happy with what I've just seen.